I like to add a lot of everything. Beautiful flavors. Excellent. Hi, my name is Reuben Riffle. I'm the chef and owner of Reuben's restaurant in Franschhoek, South Africa. And I'm going to be showing you the versatility of ingredients like quail, quail eggs, free-range chicken, and in the future a host of some other ingredients. Today we're going to be poaching some salmon. I'm going to make quite a nice and interesting, flavorful broth with which I'm going to poach the salmon. I've got a little bit of water. I'm using a little bit of wine, some Porcupine Ridge Sauvignon Blanc, which will also obviously go down well with a finished dish as well. We're going to be cooking with it, so we might as well drink it afterwards. And then our aromatics, add some basil, some fresh coriander, celery. I like to use in the broth recipe, instead of using the stalk, I just use the leaves really. Normally people throw this away, but especially when you make broths and stocks, it's better to use this. It's actually got a little bit more flavor as well. I'm going to use 1 carrot, and I'm going to use 1 leek as well. These are all normal stock ingredients. Okay, these vegetables I'm just going to roughly chop up. It's obviously all going to go into the blender. The blender really just releases all the flavor that I want to have in my little broth. So you'll smell after you blend it that all the flavors are released. So this is going to go into our broth, just like that. Beautiful flavors. This should go perfect with our salmon. It will infuse it with a lot more flavor, but definitely the salmon will be the star, but with the addition of these herbs and vegetables, it will just elevate the dish. Now I'm going to season our salmon fillet with some salt and black pepper to be able to concentrate the flavor of the fish. When we're going to put it in a broth that's not seasoned with anything, I don't want flavor of the salmon to just go into the broth. This is going to go very quick, so the fish is going to be poached very lightly. We're not going to overcook it. It's going to be medium rare really, so it's not going to be in there for too long. But what I don't want is all my salmon flavors to go into the broth. Black pepper, just like that. We're just going to pop into our little broth, and then our lid goes on top. And that should take 1 3/4 minutes. And we're just going to lightly poach our quail eggs. Here I've got some boiled warm water. I'm just going to add to this some vinegar. I'm just using normal spirit vinegar. You can use white wine vinegar. I want the pH of the water to be a little bit higher, so that when I add the eggs to it, that the eggs don't disintegrate. And I use quite a little bit of salt again in there. Okay, quail eggs. The shell is not as brittle almost as a chicken shell, so it's a little bit softer. So when you break it, just be very, very careful. Obviously what we want is for the yolk to be still intact. So you need to be very careful with this next step. And don't burn your hands. Okay, there we go. First one in. Second one. And then our third one. So this is going to poach very quickly, to about a minute. I can check my salmon again, and that's almost done. I'm just going to feel it. Beautiful. The salmon is just about done. Our quail eggs are ready. As you can see, this dish takes almost no time to prepare, very quickly, but the flavor in the end will be beautiful. Okay, straight onto our plate. Just going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. some of my lemon juice. Then our quail's egg are ready as well. And that we're just going to put on top. One. I'm just going to break it open. There we go. So that sort of forms our little dressing. Quite a bit of caviar or salmon roe. Okay, there we have quite a tasty and healthy dish at the same time. We have the quail's egg, the salmon which was poached, not fried. So quite a decadent, healthy type of dish. And this will go down very well with a glass of Porcupine Ridge Sauvignon Blanc. Enjoy!